Please rise for the national procession. Welcome. Today we celebrate Auburn University's Fall 2022 graduates, and I'm pleased to be with you to celebrate this momentous occasion. I want to extend a special welcome to all of those who are receiving degrees this weekend, our seniors, and our graduate students from across all of Auburn's colleges. We begin our ceremony with the presentation of the colors, and I ask that you please remove your headdress and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. March on, the colors.
Forward, march! Onward, march! Onward, halt! Reset, on!
Leela Meadows, a junior pursuing a Bachelor of Arts degree in vocal music, will lead us in singing our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ready, march! Forward, march!
Please be seated. Commencement is the most distinguished and important ceremony that we host here at Auburn University. It symbolizes the closing of a transformative chapter in your life and the beginning of a new one that holds tremendous promise and infinite possibility. Before we begin our program, I'd like to introduce some members of our platform party. Others will be introduced later in the ceremony. So as I call your name, please stand. Representing the Auburn University Board of Trustees, Mr. Timothy Vines. Dr. Vinnie Nathan, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Simona Black, retired colonel in the U.S. Army Nurse Corps, a 1994 Auburn alumna, and tonight's commencement speaker. Ms. Lou Ann Hart, President of the Auburn Alumni Association. Dr. Bobby Woodard, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. John Morris, Senior Vice President of Advancement. Dr. Taffy Benson Clayton, Vice President and Associate Provost for Inclusion and Diversity. And Dr. James Wayenmeyer, Vice President for Research and Economic Development. Mr. John Wagner, Secretary to the Board of Trustees. Dr. Calvin Johnson, Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine. And Dr. Shali Zhang, Dean of the Auburn University Libraries. Dr. Mark Carpenter, Chair of the University Senate and Professor of Mathematics and Statistics in the College of Sciences and Mathematics. Lieutenant Colonel Laura Fryer, Commanding Officer, Army ROTC. Captain Matthew Roberts, Commanding Officer, Naval ROTC. Lieutenant Colonel Michael J. Quinn, Commanding Officer, Air Force ROTC. And Dr. Alan Wilson, Professor in the School of Fisheries, Aquaculture, and Aquatic Sciences in the College of Agriculture, and also our mace bearer. Dr. Jefferson Jones, Associate Professor in the School of Accountancy in the Harbert College of Business, and today's graduation marshal. And Mr. Steve Geis, Interpreter for the Deaf in the Office of Accessibility. Let's have a final round of applause for all these university leaders. Now, for the real reason we're here. Would all of our candidates for graduation please stand and be recognized? That's all of you guys. Awesome. You can have a seat. I would like to note that you are a truly impressive group of students, and I feel that most of you would not be here without the help of the people that are with you here in this arena. Those that are watching on live stream, and perhaps those who are here in spirit who have supported and encouraged you throughout your time at Auburn. So I'd like to ask our graduates to give a big thank you to your family and friends who are here today who made this possible. This is indeed an exciting day in the life of our graduates and in the life of our university. The opportunity to come together and celebrate the achievements of our students is very special, and certainly something I know none of us takes for granted. Since Auburn's founding in 1856, more than 315,000 students have earned degrees from our institution. And this weekend, we will add exactly 1,900 more graduates to this prestigious group. These numbers are important because they demonstrate the extraordinary impact that Auburn has and continues to have on our state and our nation, and frankly, the whole world. An impact made possible by students like you who continue to exhibit the values of the Auburn Creed wherever you go. Commencement's also an opportunity to reflect on these unique qualities that define you as individuals and as a class. You and your fellow graduates are among our institution's very best ambassadors because you have the capacity to not only acquire knowledge, but to use that knowledge to serve the greater good. You're committed to improving the old, discovering the new, and you know that Auburn education is more than a means to an end. It symbolizes both an opportunity and an obligation, and comes with the expectation that you will use your skills to change our world. And while you may not remember exactly what you learned in every class or on every exam or from every project that you completed, Each of you has learned one of the most important lessons in life, and that is one of perseverance. Perseverance is key to success, and each of you is living proof of its virtue by sitting here today. Tonight's commencement speaker is a remarkable alumna who, wherever she has gone, has persevered and in the process impacted the world around her. And trust me when I say she has truly gone around the world. A native of Sacramento, California, Dr. Simona Black took her first steps on her life's journey, one paved with selfless service and helping others, right here at Auburn University. A 1994 graduate of the College of Nursing, Dr. Black left Auburn's campus with the same skills that each of you possess: a lifelong commitment to learning, the ability to persevere, and the capacity to master new skills. After holding 3 jobs as a student, including a tutor, a waitress, and a student nurse at Tuskegee Veterans Affairs Hospital, Dr. Black began a nursing career in the U.S. Army Nurses Corps at Brooke Army Medical Center in Fort Sam Houston, Texas. This started a journey that would find her caring for our nation's critically ill and wounded servicemen and women. Eventually rising to the rank of colonel, Dr. Black's impressive career included assignments in 10 locations throughout the United States, including stints as the director of the medical surgical nursing at Walter Reed Medical Center and the executive officer for the chief of the Army Nurse Corps at the Army Surgeon General. She also served in combat hospitals to support in Baghdad during Operation Iraqi Freedom, was stationed in the Republic of Korea and Baumharder, Germany as a nurse manager before her retirement. Her numerous honors include being named Nurse of the Quarter at Fort Hood, receiving 2 Army Commendation Medals, the Meritorious Service Medal, 2 Defense Meritorious Service Medals, and the Army Combat Badge and the Army Staff Badge. Wow, really impressive. And in 2020, she was honored with the Auburn Alumni Association's Black Alumni Achievement Award. Throughout her many roles, Dr. Black has continued to demonstrate the core values of the Auburn Creed, and especially the line that reads, "I believe in my country because it is the land of freedom and because it is my home, and that I can best serve that country by doing justly, loving mercy, and walking humbly with my God." It is my distinct honor to introduce to you retired U.S. Army Colonel Dr. Simona Black.
Thank you, President Roberts. War Eagle. Okay, I don't think I heard that loud enough. War Eagle. All right. It is an honor to see so many graduates, families, and friends here tonight. Every day is a great day to be an Auburn Tiger, wouldn't you agree? Especially on graduation day, right? It would be an understatement to say a few things have changed since I was a student here almost 30 years ago, when we used typewriters, made collect calls from payphones to our parents, and got together on Thursday nights to watch Friends on NBC. But I am pleased to see that some things haven't changed, like going to Toomer's to get lemonade on your way to class, right? And also rolling Toomer's Corner with 25,000 of your closest friends. What I imagine probably has not changed is that you are extremely exhausted from the pre-graduation festivities and want to get back to celebrating with your friends and family. When I was asked to deliver the graduation address, I had to take a moment, just a moment, to return to my younger self, and I quickly realized that when I walked across that stage, I didn't know exactly where life would take me. And I know that's probably how many of you feel. But one thing was for certain, that I was graduating from an institution that cultivated important values like respect, like teamwork, and determination, just to name a few. Since I graduated from Auburn, these values have guided my decision and given me the foundation that has helped me grow in my roles as a leader, soldier, and a caregiver. Along the way, I've learned a few lessons as an Army nurse and decided it was important to share just a few with you. My 3 pearls of wisdom. So sit back, and I want you to relax because this may take the rest of the night. Just kidding. The first pearl of wisdom is treat everyone with dignity and respect. I became a nurse to help people, and I joined the Army to serve. Come with me just one moment to Baghdad. I was deployed in 2004. If you recall, that was the height of the Iraqi war. Days were long and always really filled with uncertainty. Not one day went by that I didn't think that I might not see my family. But 2 things were for certain, was the 110-degree sweltering heat, but always the daily influx of combat casualties. Now, on one particular occasion, I remember my team and I received word from my commander that there were several American Iraqi soldiers that were coming through as casualties. And when they arrived, as you can imagine, it was just chaotic and just a horrific scene. Just the pain on their faces and just the anguish in their cries. But we were there, my colleagues, my fellow nurses, doctors, medics, the whole entire team. We were working really feverishly to save everyone's lives. It didn't matter who was wounded, all the patients were treated with dignity and respect that they had earned on the battlefield. It didn't matter where they were from, it didn't matter how they prayed, it didn't matter what they looked like, American, Iraqi, Muslim, Christian. You know, it just didn't matter. All that mattered was that we did everything in our power to care for those men and women that came through those emergency room doors. In that moment, I remember thinking, you know, this is why I'm a military nurse, and I was so proud to be an American. So I challenge you right now to treat everyone with dignity and respect, no matter who they are. I know they will be recognized shortly, but each of us owes a debt of gratitude to those graduates who are beginning their careers in the U.S. military. And I am proud to be one of you. So thank you, and I salute you. Now, my second pearl of wisdom is find your team. Graduates, ask yourself, who do I need on my team? I challenge you to do 2 things. 1, you need to find a mentor. Find people who will hold you accountable and people that will push you out of your comfort zone. 2, go outside of your comfort zone in that sphere of influence and be a mentor. You will never fully know the scope and impact of your gifts until you share them with others, and especially with those who least expect them. As we move up in our careers, and you will, and progress on this journey called life, it is our responsibility to open the doors for those who are willing to walk through them. So long before I was a colonel in the Army, I was a student here at Auburn University. I was just trying to make it to graduation, balancing those tough classes, friends, family, and while trying to have a social life. You know what I'm talking about. But my mentors helped me. My mentors were professors, Dr. Kate Jackson, and like Dr. Constance Hendricks, who when least expected it, but most needed it, they took me aside, saw I needed direction and encouraged me to keep going even when I wanted to quit nursing school so bad. Even though they have long retired from Auburn, they impacted my life in many ways. I know Auburn faculty has impacted you. During my career, I was coached and encouraged by senior military officers, and they were men and women from all parts of the globe and all parts of America. They each made time to help me learn to be a better soldier, better leader, and better nurse. It reminded me that every day was a unique opportunity to learn something new, and now I return their investment. And graduates, I encourage you to do the same. Someone bet on you, someone invested in you. They wrote letters for you to get into Auburn. They've been that reference for that first job you're gonna go into. They've uplifted you when you faltered and triumphed and cheered you on during your triumphs. I would bet many of them are sitting in this arena tonight. You're graduating today because a team helped you. Now it's your turn. The third pearl of wisdom is never give up and never quit. As you know, life is not always easy. You lived through a year of online classes, social distancing, and sacrificed many aspects of your Auburn experience on top of the traditional challenges of college life. My bio in your graduation program, while I'm proud of what I have achieved, those paragraphs certainly do not detail all the challenges, setbacks, missteps, and hardships I faced balancing life as a mom, as a soldier, and wife of a soldier. But without those struggles, I would not have grown. So you have to struggle just a little bit, and you must be prepared to take a different route to get to your destination to succeed. As a nurse, you know we care for hundreds and thousands of patients. However, there are those that always stand out and that you will never forget. However, there's one that stands out, Staff Sergeant Smith, and I'll call him that. And I'm sure it was probably another 110-degree sweltering day when Staff Sergeant Smith stepped on the IED and lost 3 of his limbs. While recovering, his other limbs succumbed to infection, and that also had to be amputated. Staff Sergeant Smith spent years undergoing surgeries and treatments when I met him. And although he had some bad days, you know, he never gave up. When I want to quit, I think of Sergeant Smith, who it would have been understandable and easy for him to give up, but he didn't. Thanks to the military medicine and his tenacity, he underwent a bilateral arm transplant and is married and is an author. My fellow Tigers, you all have shown the grit, the resilience that no other generation has faced, as President Roberts said. You all persevered through it amazingly. However, one day when you're facing the toughest challenge and you feel like you want to quit, you know what? I want you to think of your Sergeant Smith. So when you leave this campus and enter into your next phase of greatness, remember these 3 things, and this is your final test. Treat people with dignity and respect, build your team, and never quit on your dreams. I wish you the best of luck in everything you do. War Eagle.
That was awesome, wasn't it? What a wonderful speech. Thank you very much, Dr. Black. It's now my pleasure to invite our interim provost, Dr. Vinnie Nathan, to the podium to recognize several groups of students graduating with academic honors.
Thank you, President Roberts. First, I would like to recognize those students who are graduating with honors based on their cumulative grade point averages. Students with a grade point average between 3.4 and 3.59 graduate cum laude, and I ask our cum laude degree candidates to rise and be recognized. Congratulations, please be seated. Students with a grade point average of 3.6 to 3.79 graduate magna cum laude, and I ask our magna cum laude degree graduates to rise and be recognized. Congratulations, and please be seated. Next, students with a grade point average of 3.8 and above graduate summa cum laude, and I ask our summa cum laude degree candidates to rise and be recognized. Congratulations, and please be seated. Would all those students who have earned a distinction within the Honors College please rise and be recognized? Congratulations, and please be seated. Auburn is home to several esteemed honor societies that recognize exceptional academic achievement, including Phi Beta Kappa, our nation's most prestigious academic honor society for graduates in the arts and sciences, and Phi Kappa Phi, our nation's oldest and most selective collegiate honor society for all academic disciplines. Would all graduates who are members of Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, and please be seated. Finally, I would like to recognize all our military service members. Would all active duty and veteran service members in the audience, as well as our graduates who were commissioned into military services today, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service to our country. Please be seated. Each semester, a graduating student is selected by their college or school to serve as the student marshal. To be considered, a student must have completed a minimum of 60 hours, have an unadjusted GPA of 3.4 or higher, and must possess leadership, the qualities of citizenship, character, and the promise of professional ability. I will now ask our academic deans to come forward to introduce their student marshal. We will begin with George Flowers, Dean of the Graduate School.
I am honored to introduce the Graduate Student Marshal, Amanda Denise Clark. Amanda is from Birmingham, Alabama, and is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy in Biological Sciences. Please join me in congratulating Amanda.
Acting Dean Karen Rogers, College of Architecture, Design, and Construction.
It is my pleasure, along with the College of Architecture, Design, and Construction faculty, to introduce our student marshal, Anna Corey. Anna is from Rockwell, Texas, and is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Building Construction. Please join me in congratulating Anna. Thank you.
Dean Paul Patterson, College of Agriculture.
On behalf of the faculty and the College of Agriculture, I would like to introduce our student marshal, J.T. Mumber. JT is from Rome, Georgia, and is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Environmental Science with a minor in Fisheries, Aquaculture, and Aquatic Sciences. Please join me in congratulating JT.
Interim Dean Joe Hanna, Harvard College of Business.
Along with my fellow members in the Raymond J. Harbert College of Business, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Haiti El Katan. Haiti is from Vestavia Hills, Alabama, and is receiving a degree in Business Analytics and in Information Management. Please join me in congratulating Haiti.
Dean Jeffrey Fairbrother, College of Education.
On behalf of the College of Education, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Taylor Reed Simon. Taylor is from Aurora, Colorado, and is receiving a bachelor's degree in Collaborative Teacher Special Education. Please join me in congratulating Taylor.
Interim Dean Stephen Taylor, Samuel Ginn College of Engineering.
Along with the faculty in the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Jacob Blanding. Jacob is from Decatur, Alabama, and is receiving a Bachelor of Electrical Engineering. Please join me again in congratulating Jacob.
Dean Janaki Alavalapati, College of Forestry, Wildlife, and Environment.
On behalf of the faculty and staff in the College of Forestry, Wildlife, and Environment, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Emily Hale. Emily came to us from Hazel Green, Alabama, and is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Wildlife Ecology and Management. Please join me in congratulating Emily.
Dean Susan Hubbard, College of Human Sciences.
It's my pleasure to introduce the College of Human Sciences graduation marshal, Margaret Frances Russell from Annapolis, Maryland. She is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Human Development and Family Science with a formal option in child life. Please join me in congratulating Margaret.
Dean Jason Hicks, College of Liberal Arts.
Along with my fellow colleagues in the College of Liberal Arts, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Kristen Taylor Denmark. Kristen's hometown is Orange Beach, Alabama, and she is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Please join me in congratulating Kristen.
Dean Greg Neuschwander, College of Nursing.
On behalf of the faculty of the College of Nursing, I'm pleased to introduce our student marshal, Annalie Elise Bergamy. Elise is from Dothan, Alabama, and is receiving the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree.
Interim Dean Edward Thomas, College of Sciences and Mathematics.
Along with my fellow faculty members in the College of Sciences and Mathematics, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Lee Reagan. Lee is from Trussville, Alabama, and is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences with a minor in Global Cultures and Military Science. Please join me in congratulating Lee.
Interim Dean Timothy Moore, Harrison College of Pharmacy.
Along with my fellow faculty members in the Harrison College of Pharmacy, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Sindhu Ramesh. Sindhu hails from Bangalore, India, and is receiving a Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences degree. Please join me in congratulating Sindhu again.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. We now come to the conferral of our fall graduates. Dean Flowers, please present your candidates for graduate degrees.
Would all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Nursing Practice please rise and remain standing? Trustee Vines, President Roberts, and Interim Provost Nathan, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it is my pleasure to present these doctoral candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees at Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the doctoral degree to which you are entitled, with all rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining.
Please join me in congratulating these new doctoral graduates. We're very proud of them. Graduates, you may be seated. Now, would all the candidates for master's and specialist degrees please rise and remain standing? Trustee Vines, President Roberts, and Interim Provost Nathan, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it is my pleasure to present these master's and specialist candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees at Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the master's or specialist degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining.
So please join me in congratulating these new master's and specialist graduates. We're very proud of you. Graduates, you may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Flowers. It is now time for the conferral of our undergraduate degrees. Would Interim Provost Nathan please present our candidates for bachelor's degrees?
Would all undergraduate degree candidates with us today please rise? Trustee Wines and President Roberts, on behalf of all the colleges at Auburn University, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees at Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Please be seated.
At this time, I'd like to ask Lou Ann Hart, President of the Auburn Alumni Association, to offer our graduates an official welcome. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Hart.
Thank you, President Roberts. Congratulations and War Eagle. Now that you have completed the academic requirements and earned your Auburn University degree, you join a group of alumni who, like you, believe in work, hard work, honesty and truthfulness, and a spirit that is not afraid. Auburn University alumni have used their degrees to serve others, to better their communities, and succeed in ways they may never have thought on the day they wore the cap and gown. I have no doubt each of you will do the very same. You became a member of the Auburn family when you made the decision to attend Auburn University. You made friends that will last a lifetime, greeted strangers at heyday, and rolled Toomer's Corner after a big win. You studied, you played, and you belonged. Today, it is my honor to welcome you as the newest members of the Auburn Alumni Association. You will receive an official alumni pin, which I hope you will wear often, and next month in the mail you'll receive a decal to display proudly. As you head out into the world, please remember that the Auburn Alumni Association is here to assist you in staying connected to Auburn and to each other. Whether you stay in the loveliest village or you move across continents, there are plenty of ways to stay close to Auburn. I encourage you to connect to the vast Auburn Alumni Network. Download the Alumni Association app for Ever AU. Find a local Auburn club or affiliate group. Stay in touch with your college. And once you're established, submit a young alumni story. You can visit our website to explore the numerous programs and services available to you, and you can read our Auburn magazine online. Welcome again to the Auburn Alumni Association. As president of the association, I'm so proud of you and honored to share this special day with you. It is my hope that each of you will always believe in Auburn and love it. Again, congratulations, and War Eagle.
On behalf of the university, I'd like to express my hearty congratulations to all of our graduates and everyone who had a degree conferred today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow during our college ceremonies, where you'll get a chance to cross this stage. Graduates, thank you for choosing Auburn University. It's been our distinct pleasure to serve you as educators, mentors, and friends. May you experience a truly successful life. We will conclude our ceremony with the singing of our alma mater, once again led by Leela Meadows. Please stand and remain standing until the platform party has recessed from the stage. Would everyone please rise?